In this video, we're going to talk about the psychology behind pricing. I'm going to give you very practical tips on how to actually price your products on your dropshipping stores. And also, we're going to go over how to actually split test your prices the right way. So the very first thing you have to understand that prices are invented. Okay, there's no wrong or right thing when it comes to pricing, because you could theoretically price whatever you want, however you want, as long as the market actually buys from you. Now, obviously, you could sell water to a starving person in the desert for like $1 million and they would immediately buy it, and you cannot sell it here. So everything depends on what the people actually want, and it's not about the product itself, it's more about what the person gets from it and what they expect from that product. That's why you also see those big brands always pull off way higher prices than regular stores just because they can. Because you don't buy from them the product itself. You buy the experience and you buy the connotations which are connected to that brand and product. So if you actually start selling a product on your dropshipping store, you need to decide how to price it. And I'm going to tell you right now how I would go about deciding that. Okay? Very first of all, if you see that a product is not being sold by other people for at least 3 times the margin which you could actually get it for, I wouldn't sell the product. If you, for example, see that a branded store is selling your product for $60 and a just dropshipping store is selling for $30, I would always first look at the dropshipping store, because you're going to be in that category and you don't have a brand yet. So what you basically need to do is you need to find other dropshippers who are actually selling your product for at least 3 times the margin, okay? If you have that, then you're allowed to even start testing the product. And how I would actually price it is exactly like the competition. I wouldn't change anything about anything. I would literally take the proven concept from them and just apply it to whatever you have. In a lot of the cases, if you have good competitors, they've already split tested everything. Okay, they tried, like if you see that they have an offer for $29.99, they already have tried $34.99 and $24.95 and $28 and $31 and whatever. Okay, so they split tested all the dollar steps, and now they know that $29.95 is the best way to go, and they don't charge shipping, so you should also not charge shipping. Okay, and you should kind of mimic everything they do in terms of the offer, because that offer obviously works. Now, it's very important to actually look at the country. So if you see, for example, a product is being sold in Malaysia or some like in a random country which you're not even going to sell to, then it doesn't really matter and it doesn't apply. So you need to actually get proven concept for your offer from your country, like the country you're going to sell to. Now, what I would do after I see that the things are going in the right direction and you see that the product actually starts to at least break even or be a little bit profitable, I would start split testing a lot of prices, even if you assume that the competition did it, because actually a lot of competitors don't, and they don't know how to do this properly, and they don't do this like $1 plus and $1 minus. They don't change that, okay? So you need to micro test at some point everything you can, okay? And you should also test different offers in terms of buy one, get one free, buy two, get one free, or get 50% off on the second piece, or get 30% off on the second piece, or whatever you basically have. You need to try different offers which make it more appealing to either have a higher average order value, which is ideal. So always when you can make it more appealing for a person to buy 2, 3, 4 pieces, that's what you want, okay? The main thing you want from a customer is that they buy not 1, but 2 or 3 or 4 pieces of you, okay? And you should upsell them literally everywhere. Everywhere. You need to have a bundle on the product page, pre-purchase upsell, post-purchase upsell. Inside of the shipping, you have to have different shipping options, have even potentially a new version inside of the shipping, which they get like some kind of bonus gift on top, and charge more for that. But it's super important to have multiple instances where you can actually upsell those people. And by the way, if you want to have my average order value cheat sheet, which is basically going to explain to you how to properly structure your upsells in terms of everything, like pre-purchase, post-purchase, shipping, and inside on the product page, you can just comment the word cheat sheet and we're going to send it your way. Okay, so comment it below this video and we're going to send it to you. And you need to understand that upselling is literally an art form. Okay, it's so crazy how literally one single upsell can change the profitability of the entire store. All right, if you're breaking even, set up the perfect upsell, it's going to get profitable. It's as simple as that. If you were already profitable and you make a perfect upsell, you're going to be more profitable, way more profitable, okay? And for me, for example, I literally, like on the first $500,000 in revenue, which I did in dropshipping, I had 0 upsells anywhere. Okay, so literally 0 upsells at no places, and basically that was a huge mistake I did, and I lost so much money on that because every single upsell is just pure profit. And you just need to understand that you already paid to get the customer, at least get the most value out of him, because you did all of the things which are needed in the front end. And the back end needs to be set up right. And if you don't do that at this point, it's very tough to become really, really profitable. If there's no strong difference between your cost per purchase and your break-even point, it needs to be fixed ASAP. Either your break-even point has to go higher, or the cost per purchase, like the average cost per purchase, needs to go lower, because without that on Facebook, you're not going to be able to survive at this point, okay? Facebook got way more difficult over the years, and it also will get more difficult over the next couple of years, and there's basically no room for error in terms of like the average order value, and especially the break-even point. The other thing I want to talk about here is our mentoring program. So if you actually want to join our mentoring program, you can click the link below, sign up for a free consultation session, and start working with me one-on-one, okay? After the free consultation call, we're going to figure out if everything is a good fit. If yes, we're going to start working together, and I'm basically going to tell you everything I know about dropshipping, and every question you have, I'm going to answer and exactly tell you what you need to do in your situation to actually get to the next level. So click the link below and see you there.